What is going on, Heat Nation? Ernest here, back with another Miami Heat Talk video. Before we get started, you guys, I just want to wish everybody a beautiful, positive day. Life seems tough sometimes. Things can knock you down. Remember, like I said, you guys, it's not about how hard life knocks you down. It's about what you can take and get right back up. So if you're feeling down, you guys, if you're gloom, if you're feeling negative, turn that bitch around because I'm back here with another Miami Heat Talk, and I am excited to go on another Miami Heat Talk adventure with you guys. So let's rock and roll and let's get this started. Now, there's a few things I want to talk about today, you guys. No real huge updates on the Damian Lillard front, but there are a few things that's been reported that I want to talk about. Now, before we get to Damian Lillard, there's been a little rumor fluttering around for the last 2 days. I haven't mentioned it because I don't think it's likely to happen. But I do see other Heat channels talking about it, so I figured I might as well address it as well. So Joel Embiid, sparks fly right there. Ears are up, eyebrows go up. What's going on with Joel Embiid? Well, Joel Embiid was recently doing an interview, and he basically came out and said that he wants to win a championship, whether it's in Philadelphia or whether it's somewhere else. Twitter exploded. The internet exploded. Everybody is saying, oh, Joel Embiid wants out of Philadelphia. That's not the case. So James Harden, you guys, Philadelphia is going into a pretty tough situation with him. And like I mentioned recently in the last video that I posted, Daryl Morey basically flat out came out and said, if we don't get another great player for James Harden, we're not making this trade. And that surprised me because if Daryl Morey said that about James Harden, then he's really not going to let him go until he gets what he wants. And that's one thing I respect about Daryl Morey. He's a lot like Pat Riley. He sticks with his words, and he's a go-getter. Joe Cronin is not like that with Portland. We've never heard Joe Cronin come out and flatly said, if we don't get an all-star, if we don't get what we want for Damian Lillard, we're not trading. That trade is going to happen with Damian Lillard. So I'm going to shut that down right now, you guys. I don't see Joel Embiid being traded to the Miami Heat. First of all, he hasn't requested a trade. Secondly, we don't know what's going on with James Harden. And thirdly, we don't even know if he's going to request a trade if James Harden is traded. So why are you going to wait for that? No, I don't even think Miami has Joel Embiid on their radar. Who's on their radar? Damian Lillard. Damian Lillard will always be on our radar for one specific reason. Well, two. One, he's a fantastic player, one of the best point guards in the game. He obviously turns us into a title contender. But secondly, you guys, and I've been screaming this for weeks now, he has specifically requested to come to the Miami Heat. You go after that guy. I love what Bam Adebayo brings to the table as a center. I'm fine with Bam Adebayo as the center. I understand a lot of you are thinking that Bam Adebayo's natural position is the 4. I don't think so. I think he's upgraded, he's evolved, and he's gonna be one of the best centers in the game next season. Now, I know a lot of you are thinking, well, you know, what if he plays against Embiid? What if he plays against Jovic? Bam did great. Ben did great against Jovic. Do we not remember that we were talking about Bam Adebayo as the NBA Finals MVP? He held his own against Jovic. He needs help. We know that. He got it with Thomas Bryant. Kevin Love's coming back. You know, we're going to be able to put a power rotation with Bam Adebayo that will help him. But if we know anything about Bam Adebayo during the playoffs, dude's an animal. He plays anywhere from 40 to 45 minutes a game, and he just turned 26 years old. So I'm completely confident with having Bam Adebayo as the starting center. Why am I saying that? Because I don't think we need to trade for Joel Embiid to put next to Bam. Now, look, if he says he wants to come to Miami, you figure it out. But we're not worried about Embiid. We're focused on Damian Lillard. Eyes on the prize. Don't do that. We go get Damian Lillard. So for everyone that's thinking about Joel Embiid, and, you know, not my followers, I don't really think any of you guys have talked about Embiid. We all know what the prize is. We all know it's Damian Lillard. So what's going on with Damian Lillard? Nothing different, but I will say this. Shams Charania, you guys know who he is. He's one of the biggest NBA insiders. He's basically who Woj was a few years ago now. You know, Woj works with ESPN now. He's basically Portland's bitch. So, so Shams is the guy right now. So Shams recently reported that with the Miami Heat and the Portland Trail Blazers, just like Dan Le Batard said, no back and forth, Miami's made an offer. The offer that he put was very similar to what I wrote in. Now, what I recently said and what I've been saying. Now, I feel that with Dan Le Batard's recent post, he was speaking for Pat Riley. Because if you guys have noticed, Adrian Wojnarowski is basically Portland's reporter. The things that he's reporting are the things that Portland is telling him so they can drive up the offer and they can basically get Miami shaking in their boots and thinking that there's someone else interested. There's not. So Dan Le Batard came out and said yesterday that Miami is not playing this game, that they've made an offer. There's no back and forth calls. Miami's basically said take it and leave it. Shams today basically confirmed what I recently said. Here's the offer. Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry, 3 first-round draft picks, draft pick for 2024, draft pick for 2027 or 2028, I believe, and then a draft pick for 2030. The 2028 and the 2030 are very interesting picks for Portland. Now, with that trade, Miami can possibly also add in a young piece. I've heard that Miami has not offered Jovic and Jaquez, but I do believe Jovic may be a part of the package. So you have Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry, a bunch of draft picks, and a young asset like Nikola Jovic. Now, there's a third team involved in this trade. It's a team that a lot of us have spoken about already, the Brooklyn Nets. Brooklyn would take Tyler Herro from Portland, and in return, they would give the Portland Trail Blazers a future first-round draft pick in 2025. So now Portland has our 2024, Brooklyn's 2025, our 2027 or 2028, and our 2030. 4 first-round draft picks. 2 possible pick swaps as well. That's where you're switching the picks out. So if we have a worse record than Portland, they can take our pick one of those years. That's a pick swap. So with that, Kyle Lowry's expiring contract and a young asset like Jovic. Tyler goes to Brooklyn. Brooklyn in return says Portland the draft pick, and they also send Portland Spencer Dinwiddie. Let's pause real quick. Because I know that the haters, Portland fans, Boston fans, all the haters in my comments, you guys have seen them. They're going to go ape shit about this. And they're going to say, oh, that's a trash offer. And Tyler Herro's trash. Y'all serious? Seriously? That's what we're doing now? I said that Tyler Herro was a top 75 NBA player. Not of all time, today. And I got backlash for that. No. Tyler Herro is a top 75 player, you guys. You want me to prove it? Don't worry, I will. Tyler Herro the last 2 years has averaged 20.5 points a game, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, 38% behind a 3-point arc. This is a guy who's hit multiple game winners, who's been in multiple Eastern Conference Finals, even an NBA championship. Not this year, 2020 and 2022. He had long extensions with this team. What does that say? He knows how to win. He's 23 years old. He's going to get better. And Portland fans think that Tyler Herro's trash. People out there think that Tyler Herro's trash. They're on my comments saying this guy's trash. I said it to all of you, and I'll say it in this platform. If you come out here and say that Tyler Herro is trash, you do not know anything about basketball, and your opinion means nothing because you don't know what the hell you're talking about. I honestly think some of these morons are saying that because he's white. Has to be. Has to be. Because if you put his numbers with a lot of other people in the NBA, Tyler Herro's better. Now, I will say this, and I will say this, you guys. I'm a type of person that looks at things from both perspectives. Even though I'm a biased Miami Heat fan, and I want Miami Heat to get Damian Lillard, I understand why Portland is not making this trade right away, and I understand why Portland fans are saying what they're saying. Not about the Tyler Herro's trash part. You guys are smoking something, and I don't even know what you're smoking. But the fact that you feel that you can get better for Damian Lillard. I understand that. Guys, Portland doesn't have to make this trade right away. Training camp doesn't start until the beginning of October. We know this trade may go out. And I've said this before all the time, you guys, but I'll say it again. There's no benefit for Portland holding out on this trade. There's no benefit on Portland keeping Damian Lillard with this team. They know he doesn't want to play there. What are you doing with Scoot Henderson, Shaedon Sharpe, and Anthony Simons? What are you telling them by bringing Damian Lillard to camp with all that drama? You're not developing them. You're making them nervous. That's stupid. And then for Portland fans to be on my comments and say, oh, well, they'll just ride out Damian Lillard into training camp. That's stupid. Why would you want to do that? Why would you want to damage your franchise like that? Allow Scoot Henderson to take that next step. Allow Shaedon Sharpe and Anthony Simons to become those players you want them to be. Allow Jeremy Grant to be that guy since he's made this big time money. And I get it. I get it, guys. I get it that you look at your team and you see Anthony Simons, Shaedon Sharpe, and Scoot Henderson and think to yourselves, we don't need Tyler Herro. I mean, believe me, you do. But you do. He's a winner. Portland hasn't really done a lot of that lately. He's a winner. But remember, like I said, you guys, you're not taking Tyler Herro. You're going to get multiple first-round draft picks, expiring contracts, and young assets. How is that a trash trade? Do you idiots see what Phoenix gave for Bradley Beal? Washington didn't even get a first-round pick. I don't understand this. I really don't. I mean, I get it. I trust me. If I was a Portland fan, I'd be a little bit biased as well. I'd probably be like, oh, I want more. We all want more. Now, I will say this. This isn't every Portland fan. This isn't every Boston fan. I have a lot of followers from a lot of different places. I have followers from Philadelphia, from Boston, from even Portland, from London, a lot of you people. And I'm not just saying that you're smart because you're siding with me. I'm saying that you're smart because you look at both perspectives. I've seen a lot of Portland fans on my comments saying, you love Damian Lillard, you wish him the best, and you know what? Because there's no other offers out there that Portland's getting, Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry, a bunch of draft picks would definitely work. And let's remember one thing, you guys. Spencer Dinwiddie and Kyle Lowry, what's one thing special about both of these players? Both of them are in an expiring contract for 2024. Collectively, they make about $60 million. After next season, that money's going to be off your books. So now Portland doesn't only have these young assets, Jeremy Grant, a bunch of draft picks. Now they're going to have cap flexibility. For all you know, a player out there may want to come to Portland. You got to overpay them, but you can maybe get someone. And now you can rebuild your franchise and make it better. Joe Cronin has done unbelievably wrong by Damian Lillard, in my opinion. He promised to work with Damian Lillard in this trade. He's not doing that. He's being petty as hell. He promised Damian Lillard when he signed him to the 2-year contract extension that he will build and try his best to build a championship team around him. He didn't try to make a trade in the draft. I don't think he did. I think he just felt offers, but he didn't make any pushes. He wants to rebuild, you guys. He wants to, and I respect that. But let the man go. Let Damian go. But this is going to drag out. This is going to take a long time. This may even be pushed into training camp, before training camp. Who knows? But Joe Cronin needs to do right by Damian Lillard. And a lot of you Portland fans have been on my comments and you have said this. And I respect you guys. But let's be honest. Damian Lillard has given 11 years to this franchise. He's busted his ass. He's sacrificed. He hasn't gone to other teams when he could. He wanted to win for Portland. But Portland didn't do right by him. So it's time to let Damian Lillard go and to bring him here to Miami. And for those haters that are going to say, oh, but Damian Lillard doesn't want to go to a super team. Now he wants to go to the... my butthole hurts. Not a super team in Miami, you guys. I mean, weren't everybody in the NBA calling Miami trash before we made that run to the NBA Finals? That's why Damian Lillard doesn't want to go to Boston. He doesn't want to go to Philadelphia. He doesn't want to go to the Lakers. You want to know why? Boston, Philly, LA fans, say what you want. Damian Lillard's not going to be the man on those teams. Damian Lillard has a specific way to play basketball. And there's only one team where he can keep the same style. The Heat. Jimmy Butler and Bam Adebayo are defensive-minded players. They don't need the ball. Damian Lillard will be that number one option here. He will become the same player that he always was. He'll probably even evolve. That's why he wants to come to Miami, you guys. He doesn't want to be a part of a super team. He doesn't want to be a part of a ball-dominant team. Jason Tatum's the man in Boston. Joel Embiid's the man in Philadelphia. LeBron and Anthony Davis are the guys in the Lakers. Miami can be Damian Lillard's team. And Jimmy Butler, are you kidding me? He wants to win a chip. He'll gladly allow Damian Lillard to be that guy. And when Jimmy needs to, he will activate Himmy mode. That's why I love this, you guys, because this is honestly going to prolong Jimmy's career. Now we will be able to get productivity from Jimmy and Damian on the back end of those contracts. And that's another reason why, you guys, a lot of teams aren't knocking at the door trying to trade for Damian Lillard. Let's be real. He just turned 33 years old. He has 4 years left on his deal. By the time he's 36 years old, he's going to be making $60 million per year. No team wants to pay that. That's why you don't see teams banging on Portland's door trying to give away the whole farm for Damian Lillard. The Miami Heat want to trade for Lillard because we are the only team that fits the criteria of what Damian Lillard needs, and wants. We have another 33-year-old in Jimmy Butler. These guys are ready to win now. But you think it's going to ruin our future? No, it's not. We have a 26-year-old diamond in Bam Adebayo. Bam Adebayo is our present and our future. When Jimmy and Damian ride off into the sunset, this team will be Bam's team. We have a lot of young comers coming up. We have the best developmental system in the NBA. We will be able to build around Bam for the future. So for all you people, and I know you're going to be on my comments, I know you're going to talk trash, I know you got a bunch to say. Here's what I want to ask you guys. You think Tyler Herro, Kyle Lowry, 4 first-round picks, 4, you really believe that this is a trash offer? You show me a better one that's been offered, and I'll shut the hell up. But until then, y'all got nothing to stand on. Y'all got nothing to talk about, and I want to give a shout out to my supporters out there, all my people, because sometimes some of these idiots write on my comments some things that blow my mind, and before I can even respond, y'all do it for me. I love you guys. Thank you so much. But take a moment. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think about this? Do you really think that this is a fair offer, or do you think it's one-sided? Portland fans, NBA fans, all you haters out there, you really feel that this is a bad offer, especially the one that Sham said, the 3-team trade. 3-team trade. Remember that. 3-team trade. You really think it's a bad offer? Show me a better one that Portland's got. You can't, because there isn't one. So shut up, understand that this trade is going to happen, deal with it, and move on. Because I'm sick and tired of this crap. I swear to you guys, if this wasn't us, if it was the Boston Celtics that Damian Lillard requested a trade to, and this was a package that Boston offered, everybody would be okay with it because it's Boston. But because this is the Miami Heat, and we're hated on by every organization, by ESPN, by the NBA, because we don't play that drama bullshit, that's the reason why nobody wants this to happen, because it's simply the Miami Heat. But there's one thing about the Heat players and Heat fans that we can all come to agree with. We can wipe our ass with what any of you people think. You guys are barking up the wrong tree, talking shit to Heat fans. We don't care what y'all say. We love it. We embrace the hate. I love being the most hated team in the NBA. I can't wait till Jimmy Butler, Damian Lillard, and Bam Adebayo with Eric Spoelstra standing on the Poltram holding that championship, laughing at you guys. I can't wait till this trade is made, because I'm going to go back to what a lot of you people said, and I'm just going to say this aged well. But you know what? If I'm wrong and the trade don't happen, bring on the smoke. I want all the hate and the smoke because I love it. I don't shy away from it. You can watch a lot of other Miami Heat platforms, but I'll tell you one thing about this channel. You're always going to get it 100, and I will never shy away from the truth. I don't care what people say. I don't care what people think about me. I'm a married man with 2 beautiful kids and a great life. I got a lot of other things to worry about than what some people on YouTube are going to comment on my channel. The hell out of here. Heat fans, let me know what y'all think in the comments. Don't forget to hit the like button, but please, you guys, please click that subscribe button. We are 30 subscribers away from the big 1,500. I love you guys. You guys have been boosting this channel for the last few months. I would not be able to continue without you guys. Thank you so much for the love and support. And until next time, your boy Ernest out. That's enough said. Let's go.